What's up, everyone? My manager, Scott, played a video for us this morning. And the topic was something along the lines of impossible is easier to achieve than you think. And I absolutely love that topic. I love to try for something that other people think is impossible. I love to try for something that I didn't initially think I was going to be able to achieve. And one of the quotes that I wanted to write down, but I didn't, so I'm glad I remember it. It kind of went something like this. The gap between ignorance and knowledge is much smaller than the gap between knowledge and action. And I love that quote. If you think about it for a second, so many people don't take action on their knowledge. Right now we have YouTube, we have Google, we can find out anything. We can become a partial expert on anything in the world within 10 minutes. If you have something wrong with your body, you can Google it, find out some ideas about what's going on. If you don't know how to reset your tire pressure light, you can YouTube it and find out very quickly. If you don't know how to change a particular setting on your phone, today for a customer, I had no idea how to change one of the settings on his phone in relation to his car, and we found a 1-minute YouTube video, worked perfect, problem solved. So you can become an expert on anything relatively quickly, but to actually take action on that to achieve a goal that you didn't think was possible. In the video, this guy ran a 111 kilometer ultra marathon, which is something like 70 or 80 miles. And it's just ridiculous. And he wasn't even a runner. He wasn't even a professional runner, but he actually completed it. And after 32 kilometers, his feet were all torn up. He showed us some pictures. His knee was hurting. He actually quit. And then he started to think about his family, and he told everyone that he wasn't going to quit. And he ended up, I think Winston Churchill said something like, if you're going through hell, keep going. And that was one of the things he thought of that kept him going along the way. So the reason why I made this video is why I wanted to think of what do I think is impossible for myself to achieve. So I make a lot of investing videos, and I think the people that know me know that I'm going to become a millionaire sometime in the next 10 years. And I was thinking I'm probably not shooting high enough. I don't think I can become a 5 millionaire in the next 10 years. I think that's impossible or close to impossible. I play poker a lot, I work a lot, I do a lot of investing, but I don't do anything like the lottery, anything that would just give me $5 million instantly. Everything that I do is building up my wealth, a few thousand here, a few thousand there, a few thousand at a time. And I don't do anything that would make me millions. So I think 5 million is either impossible or borderline impossible for me to achieve within the next 10 years. Within the next 10 years. So I think I'm going to set my goal at $5 million, and I want to have $5 million worth of investments by the time I'm 49 years old. I'm 39 right now. My goal was to become a millionaire by 48, and now I'm changing that goal to becoming a 5 millionaire by the time I'm 49. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I just worked 10 hours on a Saturday, and I'm going to work another 6 hours at Twin River. So along with playing poker, I'm going to spend the next 6 hours thinking about how I'm going to hit that goal. I'm sure it's going to include investing, but investing alone won't get me there. I'm sure it's going to include selling a lot of cars, but selling cars alone won't get me there. I'm sure it's going to include real estate and poker, but again, those alone won't get me there. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will update you guys as I progress towards my goal. I am in the habit of hitting my goals And this one does seem impossible. I have no idea how I'm going to end up with $5 million. But there are other people in the world that do have $5 million, so it is possible. It's possible. Maybe some people watching this video right now, maybe you have $5 million. Right now, I don't even have $1 million. So to hit $5 million is a huge goal. So initially, some thoughts off the top of my head. Obviously, sell a lot of cars, do the best I can, get better at closing my customers, getting the sale today instead of tomorrow, finding out what the objection is, why they don't want to buy the car today, and seeing if I can overcome that objection, seeing if I could do anything to make them comfortable to buy the car today. And as far as poker, as you guys know, over the last few weeks, I've been talking about playing 2550 no limit, and maybe one thing I should be starting to do is thinking about where do I go from there. Not thinking of 2550 as the goal, but rather a step towards the goal. I'm probably going to play 510 right now. It's my daughter's birthday party tomorrow, so I am not going to Encore Boston. But I do want to play some cards. I'll probably play till about midnight, 1 o'clock. And I'll play 510 if they got a 1020 going, but it's usually not going on Saturdays. But yeah, maybe playing 2550 is not my goal for 2020, but maybe that should be my first step towards playing the higher limits. Maybe I should be learning mixed games. Maybe I should be playing 8160 or whatever it is they play. I don't even know what the limits is they play in the high limit table, where they're buying for like $10,000 and they use all those $20 chips. I think it's 8160. It might not be. But so on a game like that, 20 big bets would be $3,200. And, that seems reasonable. I'm not an expert in mixed games by any way. I don't feel comfortable. I don't think that I'd be a profitable player. The first at least 5 or 10 times I sat at the table, I don't know how long it takes to pick up on that. I don't play Badoogie. I'm not a good 7 stud player. I'm a horrible stud high-low player. So those are some games that I don't feel comfortable playing at all. I think I'm a losing player, and I do avoid them. I don't know, maybe that's some stuff to think about. Maybe once I get comfortable at 2550, maybe I should be pushing people to start a 50-100 game. Buy in for 10 grand, play 50-100. So, I don't know, these are just some initial steps, but I think even that will not get me to $5 million within 10 years. $5 million's a lot. So, as far as selling cars, maybe I can become a business manager. Maybe I can talk to my GM and see what positions are available that will allow me to get some bigger paychecks and really step it up. So instead of trying for $100,000 a year at work, I can set my sights a little higher and try for $200,000 or $300,000 or $400,000 a year at work. So these are some initial ideas. I am really happy about the way 2019 is going. In sales and poker, they're both going really good. I'm not averaging $10,000 a month yet in poker. My average went down slightly, averaging about $5,500 a month in poker this year. Last month was a little on the rough side because of that big 10-20 loss, and then I had another loss. But yeah, overall, I'm averaging about $5,500 a month from poker. Work is going good. I think that's good for $60,000 to $70,000. So I'll be reanalyzing things and coming up with new goals, both investment-related, poker-related, and work-related, and see where I can go from there. I made a video a little while ago. I actually caught some criticism for it that I'm already shooting too high. But I said I wanted to make $10,000 a month from poker in 2020, and I wanted to make $5,000 a month or thereabouts from selling cars. And I think that's doable. I think those are hard to achieve, but I think there's plenty of people in the world that do make at least $10,000 a month from poker. Right now, I seem to be stuck in the $5,000 to $6,000 range for 2018, which I'm happy with. I'm happy that I've been able to put the money aside. I'm happy that I can take some shots at 25-50 no limit. But I want to aim higher. I want to aim for the impossible. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. My name's Ara. Talk to you later.